Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and today we're taking on 3-5 Twilight Terror and the rest of the bright Savannah. Now, Twilight Terror sounds like a very scary and threatening level, but it's actually not. It's kind of just very cool and relaxed. I kind of like that, you know. Something about the water and nighttime, that's really cool. Anyways, you want to grab Dixie Kong, because there are, believe it or not, 2 hidden exits that we can obtain inside of this level. And to get both of them, you pretty much, I think you need Dixie. I'm not 100% on that. And I first want to say I don't even know what kind of instrument that is. The background music here is also very awesome. Not to mention there's giant water creatures pretty much everywhere. We want to drop down and get that. Oh, there's a heart right there in case you got hit on that little dip. But I know you. You're a good Donkey Kong Country player. You're gonna dominate this level because you have to do it 3 times. And this is admittedly the thing I've practiced the most, and I got hit. Awesome. That was just super great. Not really, actually. That's kind of embarrassing, considering I didn't even need to get that puzzle piece, because it was really unnecessary. Hopefully, though, there will be a heart somewhere. We need to preserve Dixie Kong throughout the entire level, so that'd be great if I could get through it without taking another hit. And okay, we got the N, which is very nice. Now we just need to dip under this, and be careful of the oncoming pile of fish and all this wreckage that little guy in the background is causing. And alright, we got another heart, so we're in the clear now. Now, simply, there is one of the hidden exits, but we're going to be getting that one once we actually come back, and yeah, the exit's right there. In case you don't want to get that hidden exit, you just be on your merry way. Okay. So there's very little left of the level. The G is right there. Now it is simply one last task. You see, the blue giant fishes will continue to swim, but these purple ones are going to go up high, so be careful of that. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, but this one seems like he'll just go wherever he wants. I don't know, that one's kind of weird. But once that happens, the level is essentially over, and we actually did it flawlessly, thank goodness. And down we go. Ah! Unfortunately, we have to do that level 2 more times. Let's see. Well, I guess right now would be a good time to show off the hidden exit. What you need Dixie, and just hold down the A button and you get here. This is going to take us to one of the 3 exits inside of this level. It's actually a handful. And yeah, so now that we've got that one, I guess it's time to show the rest of the exits, since, well, they're actually a tiny bit tricky to find, if you ask me. The second exit is actually right over there. It kind of snuck up on me, but essentially you need Dixie Kong, and you're going to follow yourself up to this little end barrel. If you don't have Dixie Kong, though, you can just basically go out there. I think you might be able to do this with Cranky Kong, but I'm not too sure on that. Please let me know in the comments if you can. And wow, we got 12 lives out of that DK barrel. Not bad, but now it is time to actually show the real exit to this level. Now, to get to the true exit of this level, or I guess non-secret exit, all you have to do is clear the level normally and then drop onto it. It's going to be on a raft right near the secret exit. And yes, now that we have all 3 exits of, well, this one level, yes, this one level can branch into 3 different levels in Bright Savannah, we can now progress into the rest of World 3. Which is going to be a grand time. Now, if you look, I decided to cut this out, but there are 2 barrels that were not here prior. They're going to take us to Rickety Rafters. I believe the second level is Bramble Scramble, and the middle one, which should be, I actually can't remember. Oh yeah, Canyon. 3-6, so let's get started on these secret levels. Actually, they're not all secret levels, just those other 2 ones. This is a normal level. Yeah. That all being said, Canyon is an awesome level. I seriously love this place to death. Essentially, the entire level is based around explosives and stuff, and we're gonna get Diddy right here, because I feel uncomfortable without my main calling Diddy. Which, granted, I know Dixie is 100 times better and all, and blah blah blah, I really don't care. But essentially, the level is based around these explosive barrel things with bombs attached to them, and we have to use the rocket, or actually not the rocket barrels, but the barrel blasters to get past them. And all that. I don't really need that life. I would appreciate a heart though, if you would kindly, game. But anywho, this level is don't really play it as much as you kind of watch it. I mean, you have to press the A button from time to time, but aside from that, it kind of just plays itself, and the in-between cinematics are definitely well appreciated and very cool. But it's not necessarily the most action-packed thing, if you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. Cool. And yes, we gotta hurry up this part, though, because we're gonna be hustling. Now, yeah, you actually have to pay attention to this next part, because the game is going to point the rocket barrel into a very aggravating points in the game. You gotta be careful. I do not believe you can stay in that rocket barrel forever. Nay, we got a heart, nice. So, believe it or not, we're almost done with the level. Yeah, this one's very short, but very cool. I mean, you can't say it's not. And look, DK's even doing his best Sonic impression. Sonic, after all. Sonic, guys. Okay, let's get the... I missed the G. I hate my life. I gotta go back and get the G, guys. The G! The G Willikers. The G Willikers. So, technically, that was a death, but... I really need to get these letters and all, so get that. Alright, let's speed past this part. So I want to make it to the other levels of this marvelous world. If I keep missing letters, well, we're not going to be able to see them, so gotta hustle, gotta hurry up, and so far, we're doing good again. I just gotta make sure that I get that confangled sneaking G. The G actually messed me up substantially. I've been saying the G for so long. G Willikers, that's a little bit silly. Okay. And yes, I just said G Willikers. I know. Okay, yes, we got it that time. Super, so now we can complete the level 100%. Unfortunately, we don't have Diddy with us. Very sad. But yeah, that is Canyon. All around, pretty nice level in my opinion. However, we still have 2 more levels to complete before we can truly take on the boss. So let's start on the left side first and head over to Rickety Rafters, which is gonna probably be a very rickety level. Please, magical banana fairies, please grant me the power to complete this level. And it's extreme difficulty. Actually, it's not really that hard. And plus, we're gonna get our boy Diddy Kong to help us out at the very beginning of the level. So I guess they're like, hey, you better use Diddy Kong. But in my opinion, Dixie is a tiny bit better at clearing this level, at least in my experience. And anyways, so the general level design of this level are these like platform things, and I got what? Come on, you stupid bird. That was my fault though. I'm being a little too hasty, I suppose, but yeah. So pretty much the general idea of this level is you're going to be pulling on stuff to activate stuff and to do stuff. And let's see if this won't give us a heart for doing that. No, it turned into a star, an ominous star. No, it just gave us a banana. Coin or metal or whatever. I always get banana medals mixed up from Donkey Kong 64. I think they were in the original Donkey Kong Country, weren't they? It was something like that. I don't still remember. No, I think it was like tokens. No, that was in Donkey Kong Country too. Yeah, now I remember. Those are DK medals, actually. Now we're gonna pick up these blue things and then go on a magical adventure to the other side of the map, to where we're gonna chuck them over here. And they're like, "Oh no, I'm out." No, you're not. Just stinking chuck them. Just stinking chuck them, and you just keep chunking them, and just I'm wasting my time because it's completely unnecessary. But it's gonna basically activate that so you can get across. Now I'm gonna chuck that down there, and that should. No, I'm an idiot. Why did I go back for it? Ugh. Oh my gosh, I don't deserve to live, man. I don't deserve to live. I'm pretty impressed DK can pick this up. He's like sandbagging. He's like, gotta do squats while we wait for the platform to come back. No way. Now that is done, I'm gonna jump on that penguin. Gonna step on that. Gonna jump on this bed. Yeah, so there's a lot of jumping in Donkey Kong if you've never realized that. He should be called Jumpman, even though he's not a man. He's a gorilla. But that's a side of the point. Getting the N, I did it so fast I couldn't even really ascribe how I did it. Simply jump on those owls if you want to get through the level relatively quickly. And I think we can just, drop into there. That's a very easy to obtain puzzle piece. They're literally force-feeding it to you. Kind of funny. And no, we need to... quit doing that. Okay. We need to pull on this first, then go back, and then throw a blueberry at it. Next, that is going to activate this, and it's just going to take us to the other side, which is well appreciated. And oh my gosh, it's an ox. And the ox just falls off the cliff. Now we can start chucking blue... Oh, man, I missed. Okay. Well, I need to hurry up then. No, I need to wait, because that's going to flip back. And okay. So this time, John, do not miss. There we go. Perfect. Actually, not really perfect, but you get what I'm saying, confound it. Okay. Now we're going to chuck that again. And okay, we're doing better now. So let's step on this, and that, and okay. Next, we're going to come over here very quickly, get the G, step back onto this thing to make this thing appear, And now this is kind of the conundrum with me. Can someone explain to me this in the comments? How are you supposed to clear this level without a Diddy barrel? Think about it. How are you supposed to do that? I don't know how. I seriously don't. So you basically have to get through this level with Diddy Kong or Dixie, or I don't know how you're supposed to end the level. Maybe you can do something with a cannon, but I don't know. That's, like, confused me forever. But aside from that, we have one more level before we can go on to the boss, which technically I could go fight the boss now, but I want to 100% every level before taking on the boss. So, let's go to Bramble Scramble. Now, in my opinion, this level is not really hard. It's depending on who you have in your party, essentially. Sounds like we're talking about an RPG, but no, in fact, we were talking about Donkey Kong Country. Now, if you have Dixie, this place is a stinking breeze. Don't even feel bad, and I'm going to actually get Dixie, because I prefer her for this one particular level, because the jetpack just can't cut it, man, in every single scenario. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Alright, let's actually get hit, because I'm an idiot. But, that's okay. We're going to come over here, and this may give us a heart, may not, who knows. Oh, gotta get the last banana. Okay, gave us a medal, that's fine, but yeah, simply come up here, get the K. Pretty stinking easy, if you ask me, with Dixie, but hey, we're doing good. We're doing good, and we almost stepped on that. Yeah, that would have been pretty bad. I want to get another heart, though, so I'm going to make sure to look for hearts, because hearts are very handy. And watch out for these penguins, because they're hiding in the grass like a bunch of jugs. I'm going to cut the grass. I'm a good Samaritan. If I see a bunch of grass, I'm going to cut it. Because you know why? Because that grass shouldn't be that high, man. Kids can get lost in there, and wild Pokemon could run amok, and that is not good. Anyways, so there is... Oh, okay, we can just get our hearts refilled by doing that. Okay, super. So now we gotta be on the lookout for the O, which is over there. Now this is how you do this. You gotta be very careful, but you gotta... Oh, I messed up. Okay. So essentially we're gonna roll and then fly up. It's pretty tricky, which I guess you could do that with Diddy Kong, but instead of flying up, you just keep going, which you could do that, but essentially it doesn't matter how you get the stinking letter, you just gotta get it. And there's an ox, but there's no way to dispose of the ox, so we're gonna move on. And wow, this level is very has a couple brambles in it, one or two, kind of a symphony, if you will, of them. Maybe a little bit. And okay, we gotta watch out, and we gotta hurry up and do that. Let's do this, and okay, super. I'm trying to get through this place with taking as little damage as I can, and oh, this would be a great place to show off Dixie's Kong power. Whoa! I know it took me forever. We're just gonna spawn these golden heart things, which basically are really stinking helpful. So guarantee extra life, buddy, silly Willy. Okay, step on this and get the Kong. Now, we're gonna simply fly into the barrel, and we are almost done. We simply have this section, which looks easy. It is not. Okay, we made it. Super. You have to time yourself just so you'll actually survive and get through the level very easily. And hey, Dixie Kong actually came through for us in that level. She was extremely helpful in getting all the Kong letters. And now we have successfully gathered every single Kong letter in every single level of World 3, which means the temple level is gonna be unlocked. But more importantly, we can take on 3-boss, Triple Trouble. Oh yeah. Now, Triple Trouble is a very cool boss fight, and I actually dig it a lot. It brings up a question I've been asking myself about Donkey Kong games for a very long time, but I won't spoil anything. I prefer Diddy in this scenario. Let's see what we're up against this time. What do the snowmads have to throw at us? Apparently bananas? Ooh! Well, I don't know why they'd just give us bananas for... What? Oh my gosh, you dare laugh at me? Donkey Kong, King of the Jungle? You ninja baboons! Oh my gosh, this is the snowmads' elite group of ninja cloning baboons. It's not actually a clone, but there's like 3 of them basically. Anyways, this is the boss battle with the baboons, which is not an easy one. Not at all. Essentially, there's 3 baboons, and they have hammers, which aren't good. Now, the ones without the hammers, though, you can easily step onto them and inflict damage, which you want to do. But the ones with the hammers, you gotta watch out for. But trust me, these baboons have more up their sleeves than that. They can also turn into Sonic the Hedgehog. You can jump on them when they're doing that, by the way. So do not get hit by them, because that would be very bad. And that one should fall down. We're gonna hit him on the butt and knock into this one. So this raises the question. Donkey Kong may not be the king of the jungle. Maybe in other islands across the world, there are in fact other ape warriors that surpass Donkey Kong's power. Well, I guess this boss fight will tell us if that is in fact true. And is that how you got, you jerkwads? You got up, they're getting mad, and instead of turning red, they kind of just get darker. I guess that's their whole motif. Now they're gonna chuck sea urchin bombs. They're not really sea urchin bombs, they're just kind of bombs. And yeah, now, oh gosh, we do not want to be here. We want to get a little bit of distance, chuck that, and we actually missed. Chuck that one. Okay, sweet, we got the hit in, and we did not get hit in return. So yeah, this part is when the boss fight actually gets pretty sick hard, in my opinion. I don't like it all that much. We're gonna chuck that at him, so we cannot run. We're gonna chuck that over there, so we'll be safe on this side. Now you can do 2 hits of damage on that phase, but it's pretty stinking hard, not gonna lie. And now they're gonna drop on the ground, and when they drop on the ground, just roll into them, and you can knock them down, and then you're good. Do not jump on their heads, because as you know, they have Viking helmets, and that is obviously not good. And that last one is gonna get hit on the butt with my hands. Basically, punch my knuckles into his butt. Yeah, now, oh gosh, he's even darker. Now he's gonna summon ice clones? I don't stinking know. You can hang in the center of them, but you gotta be careful, because he's eventually gonna use a mallet. You gotta be careful once he brings out his mallet, because he's gonna hit you, so that is when he's gonna hit us, and then we can go back in the center and be perfectly fine. And unless I pull my head up, which is not very good, well, luckily for me, though, I got a heart out of that. So that's how you basically beat that guy. Just hang out in the center, and now there's going to be even more monkeys tossing even more bombs. However, these guys do not seem to have mallets, so we can jump on their butts. But the real one does, in fact, have a mallet. Oh no, that one has a mallet too. So we got to watch out. Basically, just don't attack the ones with the mallets. You don't want the mallets. The mallets are bad. Unfortunately, we can't hit the real one, but that's fine. Let's hit this one. And dodge the mallet. Okay, sweet. Now this one should not have a mallet on him, so we're gonna get hit by him. Darn it, dude. I suck. Okay, it's no big deal though. Oh gosh, no, I lost Diddy Kong. That is a very big deal. Oh man, this is not looking good, but we got the real one after a couple tries, and now this is the final phase of the boss fight. They're gonna bring out everything now. However, if you hang out in the middle, they will not throw bombs at you, but you gotta be careful, because he's gonna bring out the mallet, and you want to dodge that, obviously. He's gonna put the mallet away, just keep ducking, and you're basically invincible inside the center, unless you get hit by the mallet, which you don't want to get hit by the mallet. He's bringing the mallet out, and okay, we dodged it, thankfully. We're gonna duck, and we're gonna take the watermelon thing and chuck it at him, and that is it. We punch the monkey in the face, and did 17 attacks to his face. Now, come to think of it, there's an awful lot of snowmads on all these islands. It's kind of weird. And hey, we got new music and new figurines. It's as if the snowmads are going from island to island, just conquering them and replacing the inhabitants with their own, like, minions. It's kind of weird. And that's happened to DKI. Whoa, I actually understand the plot of this game 6 episodes in. That's crazy. And yes, that is all of 3-1 except the temple, which we will do eventually. And now we are in a new level. Whoa, this place looks scary, man. In the next episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, we're going to start Deep Keep. So see you guys then. Bye.